know what the amiibo does. look who it is. It's the fucking pendejo. Added cyan. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? What's up, bearded puto? So far, right now I get to play my least favorite levels with my least favorite character. Should I fuck around and change your costume? I should go with these color swaps. Best character, to be honest. No, she's actually not good. Well, her sorcery book, the lightning book, is kind of good weapon. The spear is the worst weapon in the entire fucking game, and the summoning gate is just very weird. But I think in this level I'll be able to play as Minda, and Minda is actually the best character.
Lana stepped through her portal and found a jarring sight. Wherever she looked, the kingdom was consumed by shadow.
But how are you, dude?
Of the Twilight
What you been
realm,
up to?
She had never seen it firsthand. Lana's sorcery could not reveal who or what was causing the twilight to cover Hyrule so completely. She soon came upon a small village beset by monsters.
Am I beating this today?
Her
Probably
mission
not.
to close the Gate of Souls would have
It's
to
a pretty story mode is actually pretty long, and considering that because when you beat the game, you unlock like the side story where you play as the villains, and I also have the DLC where you get to play as Linkle and like some other characters. But yeah, there's still like these missions in the Twilight Princess world, and then there's a couple of missions in the Skyward Sword world, and then there's like a few missions where you play as Ganondorf, and then there's like the missions where you get the Master Sword and fight him and whatever. There's still a while of things to go. But yeah, I'm doing alright. I'm chill. Yeah, I'm just playing through this at this point because like I just want to play Age of Calamity already, but since I already like I'm pretty far into this story mode, kind of want to just get through it. Also, this game is fun. Look, it's Hyrule Field from Twilight Princess. Look, there's Kakariko Village, Bridge of Eldin, right? Pretty sure that's the Bridge of Eldin. Did he die? Oh shit. That motherfucker got launched. Alright, who the hell just called for help? What the fuck does it take to kill this guy? Hey, what's up with you? Are you still playing Soma, or have you given up on it? Or did you get like bored of it really quickly? Alright, where am I even going? I need to go over here to save the people in the village. Oh no, look who it is. It's the Bug Girl. You know, I think this is why this is my least favorite part of the story mode, because Lana, she's okay. But then you also get to play as Agatha, who sucks. I don't even know why. Like, out of all the characters they could, like, pull out of Twilight Princess, why her? Looking for the Gate of Souls. I just don't know where to look. Gate of Souls. Never seen one before. But I could take you right to where you want to go. How would you do that? There you go. This is her contribution to the plot. She has a bug. It's the goddess butterfly that will guide us to the Twilight Realm, because that's a thing that she can do in the game, apparently. You'll get back to it, just haven't felt like streaming lately. Oh, really? Best two characters, dude. Oh, yeah. Can I not take over this spot? I guess not. BRB? Alright. Twilight Realm, watch out. This is a really cool like effect that they used and like incorporate the actual like Twilight Realm, just like in Twilight Princess. Alright, where's this bitch? Agatha, where are you? Something to keep it here so it have opened. What does that mean? Yeah, I need to get. Come on, open the door. Can I not? Door's locked, but that's no problem. I can handle it. Okay. Open the door. Yes. Alright, that was a lot easier than I was expecting. But we're done here. Can I leave? Cool. Alright, let's see if I can get into that middle place. Alright, cool, I can. Please die, all of you. Go away. And I leveled up. How nice. And now this guy's gonna die. I've lifted the Twilight. Midnight, what's up? This game. How do you not like this game? Oh yeah, what's up, guys? Where'd he go? Come on, it's cute anime kawaii girl in the Zelda universe. How do you not like this? You were carrying Jay. I can imagine that. I just imagine you like taking the game seriously, like trying to mine and stuff, and like Jay is just in the corner eating rocks. Only revive. Those indecisive coordination. Do some of these. Alright, that's another dead-ass Lizzlefuss, or Dino. What were those guys called? Aerial Fuss. Yeah. Man, I haven't played Twilight Princess in forever. I said the second part. What are you talking about? Good as it gets. Why did they die in a burst of paper? Oh, that's her attack. Since she attacks with a magical book, her attacks look like a bunch of pages flying out of the book. But yeah, Lana's weird. At least her magical book thing is. So her thing is like her special attack is this little hop move, which looks like it doesn't do anything, but a lot of her attacks summon these like giant bricks, which you could jump into and make them explode. So I could do this. So yeah, so the papers are part of her attack because she has a magic book. Because she's supposed to be a cute anime wizard. Oh, thanks Midnight for the subscription. Yeah. Subscribed for 4 months in a row. What a bitch. Yeah, what's going on? Oh, I think this is the part where we run into Minna. It's a magic book, so you cast spells. No, I just hit him with it. It's a trick. Yeah. You know, funny enough, in Fire Emblem, that's part of the lore and how they use magic. Every time they use an incantation from their spell book, the pages get destroyed. So that's how they explain that the books have durability every time you use a spell. It's an interesting take. I don't know. So like the spell isn't the spell caster, but it's a tome. There we go. It's a magical tome. So now Minna, being the bitch she is, she's like, oh yeah, this little magic bug can take you to wherever you want. Alright, cool. I'm gonna steal it. Yeah, she's mad at Big Titty Goth Witch. Who should be... Is she even in this level? I can't remember. Yes, it's a magic tome. Alright, gotta think fast. Ooh, okay, thank you. It's funny, I was like smelling, I'm like, why does it smell like chai tea all of a sudden? Alright, where am I supposed to go now? Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Defeat the aerial force. Okay. Alright. There he is. Now you lose it, fuck. Right. Alright, we're doing this. Oh. This map fucking is annoying as shit. Alright, I gotta defeat Minion this time. This is turning into way more. Wait, I guess that's fleet? Wait, did I lose? Oh, then something I lost. Put this shit back up. I guess they useless bitch. What's oh yeah. Is he dead? He's dead. Alright, let's take on these assholes. We'll just push you guys out of the way. Let's just the footsie parade. Dragon Hughes also subscribed. Yay! Thank you. For all of you people spending money on this garbage. The second 6 sales. Why are you competing, mate?
Still lost the song.
Yeah. I already ran into her. Why am I getting her introduction thing now? Oh. Nerd. Yeah, that's why I hate Lana. She deals so little damage. Okay. There's only 2 more keeps. I think if I destroy all the keeps, Minna gets, like, super weakened. You should put your webcam in the bottom left screen flip, since you look up to watch the game, it would be more immersion. Yeah, I think I was doing that originally, but a lot of the games I play, like, a lot of video games use that bottom left corner for, like, I don't know, for, like, part of the what's it called? The heads-up display. Not that anyone's playing the game and watching, like, what the hell I'm doing. I know, like, Dark Souls, the bottom left corner is where, like, you see all your weapons and all that shit. I think Devil May Cry also used the bottom left corner for something important. Can't remember. Also, it wouldn't cover any UI. Well, not in this game, but in some other games it does. Defeat Minna. I'm always watching what you're doing, and I don't mean just on screen. That's why I installed that camera in the bathroom. That was just for Jay. There you go, fucking Super Saiyan mode. Wow, that didn't kill her. This should kill her. Mysterious hand in the background. That was probably that's like that. No, that's just my 3rd hand. That's it for that level. I like the fact that Agatha calls Minna Kitty. That looks like a cat, I guess. Yeah, but we're doing the typical crossover plotline where the heroes think that the other heroes are bad guys, so they're like, "Oh, you're working with the bad guy. I gotta stop you," and that's how they usually get good guys to fight each other. So we reach that point where, like, I'm not with the bad guy. We're trying to stop the bad guy. So if you're trying to stop that bad guy, that means we're friends. Now on the next level, I can say bye to this bitch and use Minna instead. And Midna's way, way, way better. Where's all the fucking crap that they give me? That's right, the palace. Okay. Oh shit! No, never mind. It's a weaker one. I thought I got like a super strong one. Ah, fuck it, why not? I used the 8-bit ring. Wait, how do you know
Lana
over
had
there?
saved an unusual girl named Agatha from the Twilight. To thank Lana for her rescue, Agatha gave her a goddess butterfly, an insect that could guide her wherever she wished to go. A curious Twily named Midna also joined the party for reasons of her own.
Such a little
The
baby.
heroes follow the goddess butterfly, eventually arriving at the Palace of Twilight. There, they met a terrible foe. It was Sand, the usurper king of the Twilight Realm. Lana and Midna would have to overcome his unnatural powers to complete their task.
Oh, this song is fucking awesome. I love the song that plays in the Twilight Palace. Yeah, this is Midna. Check this out. She can do this shit. Blah, blah. That shit just wrecks crowds. It's way too powerful. And this move was way too overpowered too. I'm actually not killing shit as quickly as I would like. Okay. Ooh, what did I just get? Oh no, the bridges, they're destroyed. Oh no. what now? Zargara. Remember this boss? Honestly, one of my favorite bosses from Twilight Princess. This guy's fucking awesome. And you have to like use the hook shot, like you get the double hook shot and use them like fucking Spider-Man swinging across shit. Fuck, West Square already falling. Okay, I guess I better fucking hurry over there. Just thinning out the crowd a little bit, and now I can move on to my main objective. Yeah. It's usually just like, go here and kill whatever is there. No, it's more like whack this specific thing. What am I supposed to be doing? Ah, there we go. Magic circle activated. So yeah, big dragon that's floating overhead. He's fucking things up, and I need to stop him. Because if I don't stop him, he destroys my home base, and I get a game over. That guy. So yeah, mission objective. So I successfully repelled him. Come on, how can you not pay attention? Are you fucking stupid or something? Mando appeared. I will say there is like a bit of a strategic kind of gameplay to this, almost kind of like playing Risk a little bit, where a major objective of the levels is take over more of the little squares than your enemy can. Then you look like you were successfully repelling him, and kind of he kind of didn't care. I didn't care. He flew away. He's not attacking my base anymore, at least. Ah, shit. Fuck. Is that a game over, though? Nah. Doesn't matter, I attack if it loses. So I don't care. I'm not mad about that. I didn't come over here fast enough. This guy needs to fucking die. And he's fucking dead. Ooh, that's a lot of bad guys. Here we go, we're doing Super Saiyan mode. Is that my base being attacked? I will say one thing that, like, from what I've seen of the demo, it feels like they refined a lot of like little things about this game, where it feels more open world rather than this game where it's like you're pretty much looking at the map more than anything else, because you have to constantly pay attention to like which squares are being overrun by enemies, which one needs your help, because none of these NPCs can fight for shit on their own. Okay, that worked out. I'm almost done with this level, at least. I should be close to finishing. Again, the stupid bitch. So I just gotta capture this square again. Ta-da! Done. We are done. Defeat the key. Oh, God damn it. Why are so many enemies? It's like these people are trying to stop me or something from beating the game. Oh, yay, Agatha's playable. Wowee. Sure, she'll be a major contribution to me beating this level. Oh, now the fucking thing activated. You know what? Actually, Agatha, yeah. You can actually be productive by just moving your dumb little bug butt over here. She sucks. There's so many other, like, way cooler characters from Twilight Princess that they could have added. Ooh, that one was killed in one shot. Oh no, he was replying to what I did with the dragon earlier. Where do you think you're going? Be useful and activate this stupid thing. Alright, try to catch him. Oh no, he broke free again. Chicken! Chicken. There we go, another fairy fountain moment. Would have been cool if each Great Fairy from each game looked different, depending on which game they're from. Yeah, because this is the Great Fairies from Ocarina of Time, but in Twilight Princess, the Great Fairies look completely different. Although in Twilight Princess, they're like, it's just like a naked girl. Oh, here we go. Hey, it's the moon from Majora's Mask. Look at that shit. Reference. I knew where it was from and I clapped. It made me happy. That's pretty much. Yeah. No, that is absolutely this game all the way through. Right, now I can actually fight this guy because he's been knocked down to my fucking level. Yoink. Dumb bitch. He's a lot stronger than I already remembered. Okay, yes. I guess that can help. Whoa, that's a lot of damage. Ooh, okay. I heard him a little bit, guys. Oh no, here's Zant. Look at him aggressively T-posing at me. That's when you know you fucked up. Are you dead? Maybe after this. Yeah, that killed him. What? There we go. There it is. Look, it's another reference. Oh my god, remember when she did that in the game? Oh my god. Oh, fuck, I messed that one up. Nah, he's on the way. And this should finish it. Bye, bitch. There you go. That's this dumb bastard done. Okay, now we get to close the portal to the Twilight Realm. 2 portals down. Oh no! The big titty goth girl. Oh, plot twist. Sia turned her back into her little monkey form. Alright. Is it just me, or do they, like, do they really just not look the same to me? Yeah, because the plot now is like, oh, wait, why does she look exactly like Lana? And now is when Lana reveals, like, hey, remember that episode of Dragon Ball when Piccolo explained why there's an evil half and a good half of himself? Yeah, that's... we just ripped off that plot line for this game. Let's see what Sia's been up to during these events. That. We sell all the shit that I'm not going to be using. This one deals more damage, so I'll use that one.
Sia sensed another powerful and unknown entity in a separate rift in time, this one on the floating island of Skyloft. When she arrived there, she found it already beset by a vast army of monsters. But who commanded them, Sia wondered. The inhabitants of Skyloft were clearly overwhelmed. Many thought that the end of the world was at hand. Phi, a servant of the goddess, fought alongside the humans, but the beasts' advance could not be stopped. A great darkness would soon overtake Skyloft.
Ooh, my favorite boy is coming up
Sia
soon.
cared nothing for the fate of the villagers. She began formulating a plan. Whatever being had brought these creatures to Skyloft would make a powerful servant. She would need to subjugate it and make it her own. Launching herself into battle to defend Skyloft, Sia looked for an opportunity to weaken this dark power, and then add it to her forces.
So basically all the plot with Sia is like, oh, she found one of the villains from one of the other games, and now she wants to recruit him into her own little evil army. And this map is really cool. It's basically like Skyloft after it's been taken over by the villain, so it's all like destroyed. There's so much pummeling. Oh yeah, it's pretty fucking fun. It's fun because you get to see like all these like Legend of Zelda characters doing like ridiculous shit. Although the three that I'm playing as now is like original to this game's plot. Like, these characters don't exist outside, except for, like, Wizro, you can kind of say he's a Wizrobe from the first Zelda game. Like, he kind of looks like one of the Wizrobes. And then Volga is supposed to be Volvasia in human form. And Sia is, she's not even a reference to anything, she's just an original character. Oh, you're heading out? Alright, man. Good night. Thanks for at least hanging out for the little bit that you did. Even though I know you have no idea what the fuck is going on in this game. Yeah, good night, dude. Yeah, it's a Zelda fan service game. Oh, absolutely. And Volga, how about you two hang out over there while I take care of shit over here? Oh, here's Girahim. She's always hyper. Bearded Puto. What's up, dude? Welcome back. Whoa! The imprisons here. Okay. Guys on that hit. No, it didn't. Gonna get away from that situation. Wait, am I helping you? Oh no, here he comes. Little one. Little pendejo, that's what he is. Stop! I think it's time to Yeah, we're gonna take over some more space. Good. There. Fighting in prison in this room is so goddamn like the worst fucking boss. It's funny because he's the worst boss in Skyward Sword. Like everyone hates fighting in prison. So of course, when they put him in this game, they're like, hey, you know what? You know how everyone hates fighting this boss? Let's make him just as annoying. Takes care of those annoying enemies. Oh no, what's he doing? What is he doing? Okay, how far do I have to be to get away from that attack? Okay. Please be dead. Yes, finally. A cute little reference to like her plot line is like, so the whole reason the whole Guardian of Time split herself into an evil half and a good half is because she became obsessed with Link. All of her attacks summon Dark Links. And she has another attack where like 4 Dark Links like show up around her. Check it out, now I turn against food. We're walking around outside. You know what I miss? Going around on the skateboard with you while you rode bike. That was fun. Also, it gave me an excuse to ride my skateboard, which I haven't done in forever. Oh yeah, it's like super cold already now. Like it's already starting to get like really fucking cold. That's cool. Wait, how the fuck did enemies get past me? Oh, cool, he fixed it. What was even wrong with it? I'm pretty sure my guys aren't like sufficiently leveled up enough to really handle this difficulty. Because my god, it's taking so long to kill all these guys. Like on easy mode, I would have been done with this level. Super. That what? A pot? Oh, like a pot was like accidentally like turning it off? Wow. So it wasn't even like broken, it's just like something was turning it off and you just didn't know what it was. Wow, that's funny. Okay, now I can start advancing on the enemy. Well, at least now it's not broken. It was literally like you just had to turn it off and turn it back on again situation. Out of 10. Powerful enemies doing what now? Get the fuck out of here. So goddamn late. All these guys, yeah. Alright, now Fee is weak as shit, and I can kick her ass. Which, if anyone has ever played this game, kicking the shit out of Fee is probably like the most cathartic thing you can do in this game. You stupid blue bitch, come over here and tell me how much battery life I have left on my Wiimote. God. Have any of you guys in the chat actually played Skyward Sword? Or am I the only one that actually likes Skyward Sword enough to actually play it? Because I know it's kind of like the meme to like shit on Skyward Sword and say that it's the worst Zelda. But that's because most people just like shitting on motion controls because, I don't know, because it's cool to do so. But I thought it was fun. But I will agree, the one thing that I agree with everybody that hates Skyward Sword is that Fee is fucking annoying. So there you go, now Girahim is my simp. I'm actually making some pretty quick progress, actually. Let's see, so that's all the shit that has to do with the Twilight Realm, right? Then there's this section, and then this is the end of the game over here. Well, let's see how much farther I can make it. Yeah, let's do the Hylian Sword. Why not? first. Let's get rid of all the really shitty ones.
Link and his troops stepped through one of the portals, appearing in an era of fantastical sights. He had heard tell of a land in the clouds, but now he could see Skyloft with his own eyes, though he was not the first new arrival.
You know, what other style
monsters, the floating island
of video
faced
game
imminent
since...
destruction. Though vastly outnumbered, Link
You know,
did not
Zelda's usually
hesitate.
like your action-adventure
He and
RPG
his
type game.
allies
And
leapt
this is the
into
first time they
fray
took Zelda and
to
they're
save
like, hey, we're gonna...
Skyloft from disaster.
Lidiana, what's up, dude? And who's this? Kane Highwind. Hadn't played this game in years and got it again on Switch and did not remember weapons getting that strong. That's fun, lol. Yeah. How you doing? Welcome to my channel. And, hello, Lidiana. But yeah, the weapons, I think they can get as strong as, like... Some of the weapons get as strong as, like, 900 or some shit, because there's, like, certain, there's, like, weapon buffs that you can add to your weapons. And you know the ones where you have to kill, like, a certain number of enemies to unlock? You can actually unlock some that will be like, oh, gives your weapon an extra, like, 800 points of damage or some stupid shit like that. But yeah, my Link is obviously maxed out because, you know, it's almost impossible to not level up Link. But yeah, I originally had this game on the Wii U when it first came out, and I ended up buying the DLC because I was like, oh cool, DLC, like you get to play as you know, young Link from Majora's Mask and all this other shit. But I ended up not playing it because by the time I bought the DLC and by the time the DLC came out, I had already moved on to like playing a bunch of other games, so I never like came back to it. So now that I have the Switch, I bought the Definitive Edition, which came with all the DLC already included, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get my money's worth, and I'm gonna fucking unlock everything. And I went on the biggest mission to play, like, everything you can do in this game. Even when I'm maxed out Link, I still can't kill this guy like Young Link. Had Young Link maxed out in my Wii U. Oh, Young Link is so broken, which is what makes him the best character in the game. He's fucking amazing. I love Young Link. Like, just grinding, not even grinding, like you just get that fucking, your magic meter full and you just go on a fucking rampage as Fierce Deity Link. It feels so good every time. I think I patched out the rupee glitch? Yeah, they did. Oh, they totally did. That was the first thing I found out. That was like the first thing I tried to do. But to be fair, they did balance leveling. Like, it feels way easier to level up characters in this game than it did in the Wii U. Because in the Wii U, it took forever. Like, you had to use that glitch to even make leveling up, like, remotely fun. Right, shut up, I'm coming. Oh, who's here? Oh, this is right, this is when this Link meets feet. Yeah. Now, there's a lot of characters I like. Obviously, like, Fierce Deity Link is so much fun to use just because it's just how absurdly overpowered he feels. My Young Link's not even like that, like, max level, and he already feels like the strongest character I have. He feels way stronger than this Link, who's already like max level. Unless I use the Master Sword. The Master Sword is pretty broken. Midna. Midna is fucking good though. Alright, here we go. She has appeared. Good for her. the fuck are you doing? I love the design of this sword because it's the sword from Zelda 2, and it's such a fucking cool sword. What else am I doing? I guess I'll just run up all of them. He is transporting the pumpkin soup. Hey, the Goron's here. What the fuck are Gorons doing? Never did much with the Master Sword on Wii U. Probably do much what the game has to offer this time around, like you mentioned yourself. Yeah. Yeah, it was literally like out of sheer like maybe stubbornness. No, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess resentment for the fact that I never really took advantage of the DLC on the Wii U. I was like, okay, this time I'm gonna like, since I'm buying this game for a second time, I'm gonna make sure I play everything. And I did all of like the crazy ass maps. What are they called? Adventure maps. So that way I can unlock all the costumes and all the fucking yeah, all the costumes, all the weapons. That's how you unlock basically everything. But yeah, the Master Sword, what's great about the Master Sword is it's kind of lame because it's basically this weapon, like it's this exact same moveset, like one-to-one, like exact same moveset. There's nothing different about it. But what does change about it and makes it overpowered is that when you're at full hearts, just like in a Zelda game, whenever you do one of these finishers, like this move or this move, instead of that one little swirl, you send out like a giant fan of them and it just destroys crowds. It's so obscenely overpowered. And this move, like he'll send like giant shockwaves. So it does feel like you're using the fucking Master Sword. Like it's a much stronger. And it only has 2 abilities tied to it. When you unlock them after killing like 10,000 enemies, which is a lot easier to do than you would think in this game, you get like a max of like 900 damage. It's like the strongest weapon in the game, for sure. Oh yeah, and this aerial, like when you do that, he sends shockwaves as well. Like that's the whole thing with the Master Sword. You do the shockwave attacks for like most of his moves. By the way, makes a lot of sense. People call it broken. It's like that in Age of Calamity. Oh, I'm guessing. So you've played. You already played Age of Calamity. Age of Calamity. Yeah, I'm basically just replaying through this, just to, I guess, hype myself up for me to inevitably play Age of Calamity. There you go. I should probably teleport over here. Yeah, but like, in a way, all the characters are supposed to feel broken because it's, you know, it's a Warriors game. It's a Dynasty Warriors clone. That the whole point is for you to be like, oh yeah, I'm just one guy slapping the shit around of like a giant army all by myself. Oh, Girhin, how you doing, buddy? Oh, your phone died in the sentence, but yeah, I played most of Age of Calamity. All but the last story mission. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm super hyped to play it because I really want to see like what they've added to the story. Saboteur bullshit again. One of these guys is dead. Oh, here we go. There's Leviathan. One of my favorite boss fights in Skyward Sword is fighting Leviathan. This is the only boss fight that involves you actually fighting on the back of your Lost Wing. Which again, most people complain about because most people just hate motion controls inherently. Which ironically, I actually like motion controls a lot. don't like motion controls, but if they port it to the Switch, make motion controls optional or something, you play it. But the motion controls is what made the game fun. Like fighting the Lizalfos and like depending on which way they block, you had to like slash in the opposite direction. The Stalfos also doing like, you know, the fact that you had to actually think of which way you're slashing your sword instead of just button mashing like you do in most other games when it comes to combat. But yeah, I agree. If they do port it to Switch, which I doubt because the whole game is like revolves around motion controls, I don't know how they would be able to like make the game playable without motion controls. Like at that point it wouldn't even be the same game. Hey, thanks for the follow, dude. Or do that, I don't know. Yeah, the foot. Oh yeah, that's right, the foot fountain. Forgot I added that. Like, this is really a game that they don't let you breathe, which is the only thing that I kind of don't like about this style of game. Like, the gameplay is super fucking fun, but like, so much is happening so quickly that you're like, oh shit, like I gotta go here, I gotta fight this guy, like, oh shit. Okay. Motherfucker got launched, dang. That extensive sounds pretty interesting. What, are we talking about the Skyward Sword? Yeah, I think like everything revolves around the motion controls. Like all the weapons, the sword playing, the way you ride the Loft Wing, which is basically your replacement for Epona, if you want to think of it that way. It's like this bird that you fly across. But yeah, a major aspect of the game is the one-to-one as they say. I wouldn't mind streaming Skyward Sword because I do really like playing that game. It'd be fun to replay it. They play it specifically on hero mode because they did add the whole thing where once you beat the game, you unlock what's called hero mode, where you just play the game on a harder difficulty. I think all it is that they add. Let's see, I think you take twice as much damage. And hearts don't show up regularly on the... Like, what you normally would do to heal yourself would be, like, just cut some grass to get more hearts. You can't do that anymore. Hearts just don't show up. You can only heal yourself with potions and shit. So yeah, the motion controls. Yeah. But yeah, look up, like, I don't know. It's one of those things that it's like... it's hard to describe the gameplay unless you're playing. It's definitely, like, it's a gameplay that you feel, rather than like watch. Because if you watch someone else play it, you're like, ah, this looks stupid. You just see Link moving his arm like this, doing like fuck all. But what's cool about it is like you hold the Wiimote, and the position that you hold the Wiimote in, that's how Link holds his sword. So if you're holding your Wiimote up like this, Link will hold his arm up like that. And the main mechanic of the game is called the Skyward Strike, where you point the sword straight up to make Link point the sword straight up into the air. And you charge the sword to like do your beam attack. Okay, here's the part of the game, this level where I go to the fairy fountain. But yeah, and a lot of combat revolves around like swinging your sword in specific directions depending on how the enemy's weak spot is facing. A lot of the enemies in this, obviously this game is Skyward Sword, Twilight Princess, and Ocarina of Time based. Like it's revolved around those three games mostly. But yeah, like when you fight Stalfoses, they'll do this whole thing where they'll block either like they'll have two swords and they'll block either like one above, one below. So you could only slash at them horizontally. So you have to know like, oh, they're blocking this way, slash horizontally. Or they'll block like vertically both of their swords, and then you can only slash at them vertically. Or they'll block like one like horizontally above and one vertically to the side, so you have to slash like diagonally upwards to even try to hit them. And that's just one example. Like there's a lot of enemies where it revolves around like even the Dekubabas, basic ass Dekubabas. Like remember like the little plant guys, the piranha plants? They added like a whole thing where like their mouths can either open like this or like that. So if their mouth open like that, you can't hit them from the side because you hit like the top of their head and your sword bounces off. So you have to like cut them across like their mouth. So even basic ass enemies like that, you have to be like, okay, this is their weak spot, slash like this. Alright, cool. Now I'll goes crying like a little bitch. Now I'm slapping around like a little bitch. Damn, all these spots like does not stay open for very long. Fuck. Uh-oh. Bye! Alright, cool. I think you actually get like bonus points if you beat him without weakening him, but I'm not gonna waste my time doing that. Yeah. Oh, another really fun game if you actually want to like, if you have a Wii and you have a way to like acquire Wii games, and you really want to give like the whole motion control a try, there's a game called Red Steel 2, and it's the whole game revolves around, you know, whatever way you're holding the controller is how your character's holding their sword. And if you point the tip of the controller to your screen, you switch to like a gun. So it's like this. It's like a very Devil May Cry. You're doing like slashing combos, and then you shooting a guy, and then you could do shit like you could knock the guy up in the air and then shoot him down. Fun fucking game. I wouldn't mind streaming it just because it'd be fun to like pull the camera back and you can see me going like just swinging my arm around like a fucking moron. But oh man, it's such a fun fucking game. I fucking love that game. I actually like was playing it yesterday just because like I haven't played it in forever, and I finally like since I hooked up my Wii for the first time in I don't know like a year or two, I decided like that was like one of the first games I wanted to replay. Level, and then I'll do this level as Linkle. Of course. My Wii died and I don't have Wii remotes anymore, lol, so rip. Ah, that's a shame. Like the Wii got like a really bad rep for being like, oh, it's the game for kids. It's the family-friendly console, you know. Everyone else was like, oh, if you're a hardcore gamer, you gotta get the PlayStation or the Xbox, and then you buy the Wii for your little brother or little sister, right? But man, the Wii had so many good gems, like very like, heck, Red Steel 2 is one, definitely. Skyward Sword, but Skyward Sword came out like literally I think like a year before like the Wii became like completely obsolete. I think like right before the Wii U came out. You know, there's No More Heroes 1 and 2. Another great game. It uses motion controls, but not as much as some other Wii games. It's not very motion control heavy, but you do use motion controls every once in a while to do like sword slashes, or like mostly for finishers. Everything else just revolves around you pressing buttons to do your combos. Then there's Mad World, which is the most violent game. The whole premise of the game is to come up with the most creative ways to murder people. What weapon should I use on this level? I don't want to use the Hylian Sword again because that'd be bad. Magic Rod makes sense. Gauntlets. Gauntlets are fun. The spinner? Maybe my horse. Gauntlets was one of my favorites. Alright. You've convinced me. Have you played long enough to get like the 8-bit version of the weapons? Or the Power Gloves where you have the Chain Chomp attached to it? I tried to research the rupee glitch. Oh, is there another rupee glitch? Because as far as I know, like the rupee glitch I remember involved using Lana on a specific stage on the adventure map. But I'm pretty sure, but I guess it's patched in Switch, yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, and I've tried it. Like, the thing is, in the original version of the game, it was already, like, a pain in the ass. Like, you had to repeat that level over and over and over and over again. And you wouldn't be able to, like, trigger the glitch. But it'll trigger, like, every 1 out of, like, 50 tries, which was annoying. They changed the map, like, just this one. Oh, you had the Power Gloves, but I swear the Chain Chomp was red. Yeah, the red one is the 8-bit one. In the menu, there's a little switch to change the, so the weapons like this one where it's like lightning and fire. Every character has like a variant where it's like this one is the lightning weapon, but there's a lightning with a fire attribute added to it. I think Fee also has one. Right, there's Fee's like light sword, but there's also a light and water sword. And you see, it's the 8-bit arrow. So if you in the menu, you can turn that off, and the weapon will just look like its regular weapon, but with a different color. See, like this one, you know, the 8-bit wooden sword is like light and dark. But had I turned the switch off, the 8-bit switch, it would just look like the regular sword, but it would be like black and purple instead. No, I'm gonna use the 8-bit gauntlet because why the fuck not? Also, it's the strongest one I have out of all of them. And what's cool is like, it's the step ladder from Zelda 1. No, it's the raft, and it's the the gauntlets from Zelda 1. Although the gloves aren't really a reference to anything. Still the same objective, but not Skyward Sword anymore. Wait, you can still do it? But it's a different map?
And together
The
they
raft,
drove
yeah.
away the dragon knight
Sheik got the
Olga.
ladder. Yeah, Sheik has the
But
ladder.
despite
Okay,
the
yeah.
victory,
Thank you.
Girahim managed to slip away in the chaos.
Yeah, Fi
Hoping
turns
to
into like the
destroy
silver
Girahim and
arrow.
close the Gate of
Princess
Souls,
Zelda,
Link followed Fi's advice
I think, has
and
like the
hurried
golden
to the
arrow
sealed grounds.
as her sword. No,
The Hyrulean army advanced quickly.
Girahim has
in
a
order
regular
to catch
arrow
up
for
to
a
their
sword.
quarry.
I forget
And
what Zelda
that was
gets.
when Girahim
I know Zelda
sprang
gets the
his trap.
recorder, like the little like flute they use in Zelda 1. I forget what her sword turns into. I know her sword. No, her sword doesn't turn into anything. I think. Or does it? No, yeah, it turns into the white sword. God, there's so like it's really hard to remember every weapon in this game because there's like 100 and something weapons. But yeah, Nighthawk. That red chain chomp would be this one. There's like you have to go into the menus and there'll be like a little thing that says like turn 8-bit weapons on and off. If you turn it on, all those weapons that have a different coloring to them will turn into like these giant 8-bit weapons, and they're really fucking goofy looking. I fucking love them. Alright, where am I supposed to go? Oh. I'll have Fee deal with whatever bullshit this is. This move, I fucking love this move. Oh man, seeing this catapult here just made me remember, like I heard there was a rumor that Groose was supposed to be one of the side characters you play as. That would have been way better. Can you imagine having Groose as a fucking playable character? His like special move would be the fucking Groosinator. Punting through, you always gotta punt through life. Punt the can? Ah. Punt the can. Or another four-letter word to describe who. I wonder who you're talking about. I wonder who you would use that word to describe. I really don't know. Is this? Oh, these levels were like where some of my allies fucking turn against me. Juvenile Joe, what the hell is it? You going out of it? No, yeah, she's calling me a cunt. I know. I think she's being funny. One of these sons of bitches. Where the fuck does this guy think he's going? PRP. Where are you going? Where do you think you're going? Doesn't the Gonzos have a ridiculous rune clear combo where you can spin the pillar around? It does? I'll show it off right now. I know what you're talking about, but I don't like using it because one, it's not as strong as some of the other moves it has. And it also, like, it knocks enemies away before you can finish the combo anyways, so it's kind of like, doesn't really, like, work for me. Although I love the fact that it is literally the pillar from Ocarina of Time, the one that you lift with the golden gauntlets. Nice little, like, Nice little reference there to like people that know. I don't remember if it was actually good or it doesn't. I'll do it right now. So let's get back to where's Link? Talking about this one. See, like all the enemies are already gone, and then this move doesn't really hit anybody. Yeah, I guess it's pretty good. I don't know. I just really like the focused ones. Like this move right here is really fucking good. Like it really fucks shit up. And the second one where he does this one, the little palm thrust combo. Although, like, an enemy has to be there, and then he does the last little, like, bah! Just fucking... you feel the impact. It's so good. So where the fuck am I supposed to be? So yeah, I don't know, I just rarely use it because like the few times I did use, like whenever I would use it, I feel like the enemies would just get out of the way before I finish the whole thing. Oh, and this move, chuck a big ass rock. That shit deals so much goddamn damage. Nope, you stopped that. That move is so sick. Exactly what also, I wish there was a better way to switch weapons, because I always find it like way too slow. While X looks like it could destroy weak points, it does. But I absolutely use it to destroy weak points. I think the final turncoat soldier guy showed up. That move deals an unusual amount of damage. that's why. Whoops. Oh, I didn't mean to press that. Oh well. That might have killed him. Oh, never mind. Oh, here we go. Girahim doing his funky little dance. I love Girahim. Girahim's my favorite fucking villain. Another reason why I love Skyward Sword. This fucking guy right here. I fucking love Girahim. Every time you get to fight him is so much goddamn fun. What kind of bullshit are you doing now? Yeah, the problem with YYX is that when he does that first hit, by the time he lands it, the guy already like got out of his weak point stuff. Or we can start early, maybe. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I hate fighting in prison so goddamn much. Alright, Fee. I guess Fee is gonna deal with this guy. Fee can deal with this. Ooh, that did a fuckload of nothing. Okay, is there... There's something I can do to weaken him or some shit? Gotta go get some sleep, nice hanging out for a bit? Yeah, it was nice hanging out, dude. Have a good night. Hope to see you next time. I'm still... Probably not gonna finish this tonight, so I'll probably finish it... Maybe next week? I don't know. Yeah, nice meeting you. See you next time. Yeah, let that bitch with the gruesome air. move is sick as shit. He just punches it into him. Welcome back. Shut up, I'm beating up the imprisoned with a fucking raft. That was a bit glitchy, but whatever. Forgot about that guy. Oh, the imprisoned? Oh, he's the fucking worst. And he's so dopey looking. It's so, like, he's just like a big, goofy, like, muppet looking motherfucker. Alright, here we go. Although that Halo thing looks kind of cool. That's like the only like design thing that they gave him that was like, okay, that looks neat. Yep, I'm here. Oh, please don't tell me it's glitched and I can't use it. Yep, it's glitched and I can't use it. Why not? Okay, now use the gruesome. Scaly, wobbly worm fingers and feet. Oh man, when he grows out the two like goopy arms, he looks so gross. Where did he land? Where did he land? Where the fuck is he? Oh wait, did he die? Oh, that killed him. Yeah. Neat. Or gear him. Are you gonna stop being a bitch and come out here and fight me yourself? Very fast when I thought I was gonna do. Back here, you bony fuck. Yeah, it's my favorite. My favorite Zelda villain ever. This guy's fucking awesome. Look at him. Look at this flamboyant bastard. Cool. Now I've done building him. Nah, fuck this. And fuck you! Bang! God, I'm so sad. Like, he just picks up like a chunk of earth and just like, bah! Just like in Skyward Sword, he's gonna do the Skyward Strike. Oh my god. He did the thing. And look, it's the Gate of Time. I love the design of the Gate of Time in Skyward Sword. Fuck, the more that I'm looking at all this like Skyward Sword stuff, I'm like, fuck, I really want to replay Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword is so fucking fun. Like, there's a lot of bad shit in the game. But there's so much more good shit. And it's really good. Alright, where are we at? It's almost 3 hours. Alright, I think I'll do this one bit, and that'll be the whole time hopping story arc. And I guess next stream I might be able to finish the game entirely because all these levels are relatively quick. Well, one of these levels is like really long. I forget which one, but I know one of these levels is like takes a fucking while to finish. And these last 4 levels, I'm not even gonna do them. They all have to do with like the Wind Waker stuff and seeing the Wind Waker characters with the Wind Waker art style mingling with the Hyrule Warrior characters and their art style looks so weird. It's still fun because like Toon Link and Tetra and Toon Zelda are pretty fun to use and all that shit. But then there's like King Daphnis, who's not fun to use at all. What should I use? Recommended light. Should I use the boot? You know, I'll use the crossbows. Let's sell some of the useless shit I have. Oh, by the way, Lydiana, since last time we were talking about the crossbows and you said that it uses like some sort of wind attack or it uses like a wind element, I'm still pretty sure there's no like wind element technically, but Zelda does use the Wind Waker and her attacks are technically like these whooshy wind attacks. Although it's still technically like an electrical weapon, so like it shoots lightning bolts every time you hit enemies. I guess that's the closest thing to like a wind elemental weapon in this game. Well, I'm trying to think, what wind-like attack does this weapon have? There might be one or two.
The sorceress
Or use the
Sia
leaf?
had acquired the Triforce and used it to bring
That's
forth
right.
other strange
Yeah,
new
I know.
worlds. Not long
A
after
couple of
this,
characters use the
Yuri
leaf.
discovered a gate of souls.
Bitch smacking.
It was in the
Bitch
sealed
smacking
grounds
witch with the leaf.
below Skyloft. Yurahim knew
Yeah,
the
I think I
legendary
forget
beast
who
was
else uses.
imprisoned
I know
within the land.
Lana, when she's
He
using the
gathered a
Deku
horde
stick,
of monsters
one of her
and
attacks is
plotted
that
to
she uses
awaken
the leaf as like a little parasol to
Far
glide
away,
around to attack people.
among the clouds of Skyloft.
And I know Young
the
Link, his
spirit
aerial
Phi
attack,
sensed disturbing
not Young
changes
Link, but
taking
Toon Link,
place in the land.
Wind Waker Link, I guess.
Convinced that an evil
His
force
aerial
was
combo,
stirring,
he pulls out the
Phi
giant
quickly
Deku
left
leaf and starts
Skyloft
smacking people
and
around
flew
with little
down
like
to the sealed
whooshy wind
grounds.
attacks.
As Phi raced to
Yeah,
the
I guess
land
there are
below,
like wind attacks, but it's
an
not really like a wind
unexpected ally
element.
stumbled upon the very
It's more like
same sealed
projectile like
grounds.
gusts.
It was Linkle. She had not yet found Hyrule Castle, but she had managed to find another battle.
Wait, does anyone else actually use the Deku Leaf? Yeah, no, just Toon Link and Lana with Deku Stick, I think. Here you go, another fucking badass remix of a Zelda song. Oh shit, there's a little baby in prison. Look at this little fucker. defeat all the shield mobs? Where else? There's another one. By the way, Midnight, have you ever wondered what it'd be like if Link was a girl? This is supposed to be like a girl version of Link. Her name's Linkle. No, you don't. Link is a girl. Gotta clean up these crowds real quick. Oh, there's another little baby in prison. Oh, I'm over there. Oh, I was looking at the wrong fucking character. And Zelda's wear the pants. Seem to forget I've seen you play this game for years, literally. Well, you never seen me play this one. Like, not this part. Here, gotta go over there. Oh, another baby imprisoned. Another control. Oh shit, there's way too many. Fuckers are there? Jeez. What are you little rats? Little mini ones. Yeah, the mini prisons are probably the worst ones because they deal just as much damage as the big ones. But they're more annoying to control because they're just fast as shit. I failed whatever side mission I was supposed to be on. I wasn't even paying attention. I was so busy like running around killing all these assholes. Oh no. Well, I want to become famous. Damn it, hit enter, what happened? Hey, Informal! Hey, Informal, do you want to become famous? You want to go to bigfollows.com? Bot. What are you talking about? What bot? Like and ban I tried. Oh, you really wouldn't let you ban? I thought, yeah, you're admin. Or not admin, mod, right? This is your chance. I know, right? I better hurry up and go to bigfollows.com so I can buy followers. So I can become big on Twitch. Make the big monies. It should be. Can I be famous too? Yeah, just go to bigfollows.com. Buy all the followers you want. I see beard crumbling under the pressure. Nah, he'll be a great famous Twitch streamer. He just needs that crotch cam and he'll make millions.
Wow.
Unless he could be a base of sleep. Yeah, just base streams. No, where you go? He was on a mission to get us to the top.
Right.
Says nothing is glorious. Ew.
Yeah, like I'm like interesting comment.
Why? That's how you make the money, dude. You don't make money on Twitch without a little TNA or some DNA.
Okay. We're approaching and violating TOS territory.
It only violates if I actually like show something, right?
Yeah.
Just talking about it isn't gonna like fucking ban me.
Talking about
Yeah. Later, you bitch. Actually, damn, I tried reading TOS once. Yeah. My god, it's like... It's hard to read. It's like so much lawyer lingo. Yeah. Like, can't they just be like, here's a list of the things you can't do. Don't do these things. like obviously you can't show nudity. I know that much. I know cursing's not a problem because otherwise I would have been banned from day one. What else? I'm sure saying the N-word would immediately get me banned. I know some streamers can say the F word. The bundle of sticks word. Because I know Adam says it a lot. But
Well, Adam is a bundle of sticks.
he is a bundle of sticks, yeah. Is that the thing? Like, if I start saying... If I just say, like, I'm gay, can I say it? Do I have to prove it? Like, how in deep would they actually check? Because Adam gets away with it because he's clearly, like, he's openly gay. So when he says it, you know, he's like, oh, you know, I could say it because it's, you know, I'm making fun of myself technically. But like, I've never seen him like kiss a dude on stream. Like, for all I know, he's just pretending to be gay. You know, I believe him. Whatever he says, he's a gay horse, and I'll believe that because it's funny.
He is a gay horse.
Like, obviously, like racial shit, I can't say anything really racist because
I mean, you shouldn't anyway.
you shouldn't anyways, yeah. But like, I know for a fact that that's like, without even thinking about it, like that's something that will get me banned. I know for sure. I guess like threatening people, like straight
Yes,
up.
that definitely. That
The-
recently got somebody in trouble.
Oh really?
Yes.
Who?
I mean, relatively recent. You
Like-
don't know the streamers, Destiny.
Okay. So no. What was it? I remember Leafy came back and got immediately banned for
He
saying.
lasted less than a week before.
What the hell did he get? What did he even get
I
banned
don't
for?
even know specifically what it is, but it's. I think we can reasonably assume he was,
Probably said the N-word or said some really racist shit.
or was inciting harassment of other people on the website, which will definitely get you banned.
Mhm. But yeah. And ditto on the Sailor's Mouth. Oh yeah, you curse like fucking crazy too, Midnight.
I'm pretty sure it's like as long as you have the mature content, as long as you have that on for your channel. Like,
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
For sure I do, because I know like yeah, I don't have enough brain power to keep myself from cursing. What else do I have? Because like, I know sexual content is not okay, right? Obviously I can't be like showing my nips.
I mean, you're
Could
a
I-
dude, so you
I'm a dude. I could be shirtless. I know a girl can't be like topless.
I'm pretty sure if you're sure.
Actually, no, because Jay would have. Remember that one fucking time that Jay
Well, yeah,
just took off
also,
his shirt?
People have like exercise streams on Twitch, so
I don't
I'm
remember.
pretty sure like you're.
Yeah,
Even though this is completely arbitrary.
Yeah, a nipple is a nipple. Was it I think it was Miley Cyrus that was like on a talk show, and she was wearing like she wore like nothing other except for like these little like heart-shaped pasties on her nipples,
Yeah.
and everyone was like, "Oh my god, whatever!" Like, and she's like, "No, people don't give a shit about breasts. It's the nipples that they have a problem with." Because she was uncensored, like there's no censors or anything. Like you could see like everything, but she had little stickers over her nipples, so it was okay. So like, so the boobs aren't the problem; it's the nipples. But men have nipples. So should men have to cover? Men should have to cover their nipples too.
Completely stupid and arbitrary.
I know, it's stupid. It's funny because like most other countries in the world, like breasts aren't a problem. Obviously, they still censored like the down part, you know, like the crotch area, because that's just your genitals on display, like, you know.
I mean, I think even in some places in Europe, like you can get away with like full frontal nudity on TV.
Really, I know like the top half, like nobody gives a shit. Like nobody gives a shit about boobs. Boobs on TV, you can walk around topless and people will be like, yeah, whatever. Like nobody gives a shit. Here you show a nipple on TV for like 5 seconds and everyone flips their fucking mind. God. That brings me back to like, remember the fucking Justin Timberlake and oh, that whole fucking shit show. That was like, everyone freaked the fuck out. And the thing is like, it wasn't even like, I remember watching, like, I watched the clip and it's like, he rips off like, it was clearly like choreographed where he's supposed to like grab her and rip off a part of her shirt.
Yes, but
And you see like her
wardrobe
boobie.
malfunction, yes.
No, it wasn't a malfunction. Like she's clearly wearing like a pasty over her nipple. Like her nipple was covered with a thing, like this weird like star shaped. Like it was intentional. Like it was meant to be seen, kind of thing. Or that, or she wears that shit for fun, which is kind of weird. But then again, who knows? But like he clearly like grabs it, and it's like a piece of cloth that's supposed to like that
Yeah, that was
comes
part
right
of
off.
the performance, but it went horribly wrong.
Not that the performance went wrong, it's that everyone's reaction went wrong. Because everyone was like, oh my god, she showed her boob on TV, and it's like, boobs are boobs, man. Everyone has boobs. Why can't people look at boobs? When it comes to like censoring sexual content, like
Well, that's 'cause
it's
America's
so
under
weird.
the wholesale sway of like evangelical hysteria.
Yeah. But it's funny because like TNA is such a major part of entertainment. Like there's TNA everywhere. Like fuck, I'm playing a game where like the main villain is a chick who like her tits are like all the way fucking like hanging out everywhere. And this is a game for children. But you can't see her nipples, so it's okay, I guess. Like, I don't know. It's such a like a weird hypocrisy. I don't know. But would I really get in trouble if I continue to talk about like getting a crotch cam?
No.
Would Twitch actually be like, you know, we can't let this guy get a crotch cam. If he gets a crotch cam, he's gonna be making way too much money.
So
What?
if you actually had one, but you kept your pants on, that's skirting the line of getting in trouble. I don't know.
It technically would still be a crotch cam, but like, I didn't say like dick cam. I'm saying crotch cam. Dick cam is different.
See, now we're really like free to lawyer involved.
See.
Like, how far?
Can I have a camera pointed right at my crotch? I'm fully clothed. You can't see anything, but the camera is directly pointing at my crotch. Like, is that TOS safe? I'm gonna go for my run.
Back, I'm not so tired. Okay.
Alright, that's fine. I'm pretty much done playing. Like, I want to play like, I guess I would consider this a chapter of the game. I guess next stream I'll do like these few chapters. Maybe I could finish the game outright next time I stream. I would like to, but I know some of these missions are a little long. But yeah, good night, Midnight.
Good night.
See you next time. What time is it? It's like almost 1 in the morning. Nighty night. These 3 levels are really fun because you get to play as Ganondorf, and Ganondorf is fucking broken, so... Well, almost every character is broken, but... Ganondorf feels as powerful as he should. And I guess I'll end the stream here. At worst, it'll take me like 2 more streams to finish this, which is a shame because I really do want to start playing Age of Calamity already, but like I'm already too deep into this game to stop now. Alright everybody, I'm gonna end the stream here. Hopefully this Thursday I do stream again. I should be streaming this Thursday, and I finally finished Helix because I haven't played Helix in like 2 weeks now, haven't I?
Yeah.
Because last week was Thanksgiving, and the week before that, I forgot why I didn't stream, but... So it's been like 2 weeks since I played Helix. But I do want to finish that, because once I'm done with Helix, I want to play Killer 7. Because I want you guys to see Killer 7, because I fucking love that game, the game is weird as shit. I think that's going to be like my theme for like more weird claymation, yes. I think that's going to be my theme for like Thursdays. I'm just going to play like the weirdest games that I own. Yeah, like games like Helix, Killer 7. I definitely want to play No More Heroes 1 and 2 because 3 is coming out soon and I fucking want to play No More Heroes 3 so badly. Technically everything done by Suda51 is amazing. Like Red Steel 2 would be a fun game to also play, because Red Steel is a really like weird game, but it's really fun. Woohoo! Yeah. I don't know. Have you played any of the other D4? Yo, I've heard of that one. That's one of those games I keep hearing about, kind of like Deadly Premonition, where like it has a cult following, but most people like. People love it despite the fact that it's like a really shitty game. I hear it's a fucking garbage game. Like, it's really, like, bad. But people still love it despite it. But man, I've always heard of it, and like, I've never really seen any, like, concrete gameplay or, like, enough, like, any, like, real... It's Weird AF? Ah, that sounds like a good game. What is it? Is it on Steam? It might be on Steam. Could it be on Steam? I don't know. Deadly Premonition, you really liked it? Oh, then I know it must be weird if you like it. Was it, what's another one? Deadly Premonition is definitely... Okami? Yo, I have it on the Switch. I actually beat it, so I could play with the really cool skins. It was never finished, though. What do you mean it was never finished? You love Okami? Yo, Okami's good. Only the first EP came out. Oh, so it was like... Ah, so it was supposed to be like in episodes? And they only made the first episode? Oh, that's a shame. I hate when they do that, when like they make a game and like people like... It develops like a little following, but since it didn't like become like super successful, they just drop it right then and there, leaving any fans to just be like, eh, whatever. Yeah, it sucks when like indie games like that happen. I don't know. I'll have to look into it because I've always like, ever since I first heard of that game D4, I've always been curious about it. Same with Deadly Premonition, but I've seen enough gameplay of it to know that I think I would hate it because it looks like such a garbage game. Monster Hunter, man, I haven't played a Monster Hunter game since the 3DS one. They're fun, but goddamn are they tedious. I remember like there was this one fucking bastard, the Diablos. I still remember this because it frustrated me to no end. I was trying to make the full armor set from the Diablos because he had like the full armor set from that monster gave me like a buff that I needed for the next monster I wanted to fight. And there was this one piece that I needed to make like I think the belt or some shit. I had like everything else except for like I think either the pants or the gauntlets or some shit. Like there was this one piece of armor I was missing, and no matter how many times I fucking killed him, he would never drop the thing. And I think it was the horns. And I would do everything that you need. I would break his horns. I would trap him. Ah, it was so fucking frustrating. Monster Hunter has the best loot boxes. I don't know. I can't. After that experience I had with fucking Fight You over it. Yo, I'm telling you, I fought that same monster like 30 times in a row. Like back to back. Like I would fight him, break all of his parts, trap him. I wouldn't even kill him because I heard that like, because supposedly if you capture him instead of killing him outright, you have a higher chance of him dropping stuff. Only 30 times. Yo, if I have to kill him more than 30 times, a fight that takes like 15 minutes to complete, come on, that's like I said, tedious. At least 100? Fuck that. I wanted to move on and fight the thing is, I specifically wanted his armor set because he gave me a buff that specifically made me immune to the next monster I needed to hunt. Like, I think like the next monster did like earthquake damage or some shit, and the Diablo's armor makes you immune to earthquake damage. So I'm like, oh, this is brilliant. Like, if I make that full armor set, I'll be fully prepared for the next fight. Fought him like 30, 40 times in a row. Would never... And it was like one thing I needed. There was one single material that I needed him to drop, and he just wouldn't drop it. You love it? I'm sure it's fun if you like the gameplay. And it is fun gameplay. It is a fun game. I wouldn't mind trying, like... What's the latest one? Monster Hunter World? Or did they come out with like new ones after that? I feel like there's like a new... I keep hearing about like new Monster Hunters. I feel like they make a new one like every other day. Playing the Switch one currently? How's that one? Is it any good? Because World sucks? Does it really? Why? What's wrong with World compared to the Switch one? I hear that Monster Hunter World is like way too easy. And like a lot of the fans of the series kind of don't like it because of that. It's so different from the old ones. D4 was cool. Shame it was never finished. It's weird that they... I don't like it when games do that, when they make their games in episodes. Because then it's like, oh, what if I really like episode 1 and then they decide, no, we're just not going to finish the game. Like they did with D4. Final Fantasy is another one. The remake of 7, they decide to only make like the first quarter of the game. And then they're going to make like in parts. The one that's coming out looks awesome. World is easy and meh. Okay. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I keep hearing that World is like way easier than any of the other Monster Hunters. But there's a new Monster Hunter coming out? Like I said, like I feel like three Monster Hunter World, like 3 Monster Hunter games came out like this year alone. Damn, now you guys got me curious about D4. Now I really want to look into it and see what that game was like. Because all I remember is what the protagonist looks like, and beyond that, I don't remember anything else. It's like a detective kind of game, isn't it? Isn't it kind of like Deadly Premonition, where you play like a detective trying to solve like this weird mystery, and like just weird shit happens? Pretty random game. Right, I'll probably check it out. Probably check out some videos or playthroughs of it to see what it's like. Is it on Steam? It might be on Steam. I'll check that out. Because I do like some weird games. Can't remember the name, but you can have a doggo. What? What, in the game you can have a dog, like, as a pet? Yo, I love that there's, have you guys ever seen this one, it's like a website specifically dedicated to listing games where you can pet animals? I think it's like Can You Pet the Dog or some shit like that .com. Or the new Monster Hunter you can have a dog. It's weird. I've never seen a dog in the Monster Hunter games. Weren't they? Isn't it usually you have like the little cat monsters that follow you around, like the little weird like humanoid cats? what does it say? Palico? Yeah, and you can like give them like weird little costumes. I think on the Switch one they have like Nintendo themed costumes, don't they? Actually, I really wish I had the, because I remember one of the, like, a while ago they had one on the DS, and it came with like a special edition one that you had like a Metroid themed armor. It looks sick as fuck. Yeah, I've seen that. All games should let you pet dogs. I know, right? Yeah, any game that has dogs in it should let you either pet them or pick them up. Because Twilight Princess doesn't let you pick up the dogs and cats, but you can pick them up, which is very important. Yeah, the fact that Breath of the Wild doesn't let you pet or pick up the dogs. You can feed them though. I guess that's close enough. And if you run around in circles, they'll do like they'll run around and chase your tail. It's really cute. Yeah, now I'm trying to think of all the really weird games. I do have all the Suda51 games. Well, not all of them. There's a bunch of like Japanese only games and games that came out on the 3DS I don't own. Which I wish I would have kept. Did I have one? What was it called? Flower, Sun, and Rain or something like that? That game was weird. Yo, Bearded and Informal, if you like really weird detective games, I'm sure it'd be like impossible to get your hands on a copy of it, but look up a game called Flower, Sun, and Rain by Suda51. Fucking bizarre game. Like the whole premise of the game is that like you're a detective sent to like this hotel that's trying to like solve a murder, but then an airplane crashes into the hotel, killing everyone in the hotel, and then you wake up the next day right before the airplane crashes, and it's like this Groundhog's Day type situation where you have to solve as much of the mystery as you can before the plane crashes and kills everybody. Fucking bizarre game. I think it was a game that he made like right before he made Killer 7. But damn, Okami. Yeah, now you guys are like bringing up all these games. I'm like, fuck, I do have Okami, and I haven't played Okami in like forever. I wouldn't mind replaying Okami. That sounds neat. It's not so much neat, it's just weird. It's one of those games that as you play, you're just like, I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Very much like Killer 7. When you see me play Killer 7, I've beat Killer 7 like a handful of times and I still don't fully understand what the hell's going on in that game. There's some like really convoluted like explanations as to like the characters are supposed to represent like God and the devil or something like that, and it's like the battle between good and evil. Bunch of weird shit in that game. Alright. Well, I'm starting to feel tired. And I do want to finish streaming. So I'm gonna head out. See you guys Thursday. Hopefully nothing happens to hinder that plan. Of course. Very important. Always partying on. But yeah, see you guys Thursday for more Helix. Hopefully the finale. Good night, everybody.